I'm not gonna lie to you. If you read this title and thought, why is Dare sharing this extravagant routine with us? We didn't ask for this. Actually, nobody did ask for this. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Hey everyone, welcome back to Dare Bear Live. Hello, Interrupting Dare is here. I know I just did an intro and I'm already interrupting myself. So it turns out I'm actually gonna be not posting on Dare Bear Live anymore. Obviously you know, because this video is not on Dare Bear Live, it's on Dare Wears. It is a long story, but basically to summarize, Dare Wears is kind of taken over. And don't be sad, don't worry, I'm still keeping Dare Bear Live content. It's just now gonna be uploaded on Dare Wears, and I'll have an official announcement on that. So don't worry, don't fret, the channel's not going anywhere. It's just kind of amalgamating with Dare Wears. So enjoy this fall. I have been really wanting to take some time to have me time. And if you're anything like me, I enjoy self-care. And self-care can be anything. It can be going on a walk. It can be making yourself a little bubble bath. It can be having a glass of wine while you read a book every night. My favorite version of self-care is skincare. So I have this kind of like fun, ritual, luxurious routine that I like to do that really helps rejuvenate me. It really helps me feel inspired, empowered, and like I'm making a difference in this world. So I just kind of wanted to take you on a step-by-step journey of what my luxurious skincare routine / night routine is like. Obviously this doesn't happen every night. I'm not gonna lie, there are some nights where I come home and I am either drunk from a bar or so exhausted that I just take my makeup off and I go to bed. But this is where I pamper myself, and maybe if you're watching this, you will want to pamper yourself as well. So join me on this little step-by-step tutorial on how I treat myself like a queen that I really am, and you should really consider doing this. And you can kind of do it with me as I do it. So let's start the pampering. First things first is I like to completely change out of my clothes that I wore for the day and put on a bathrobe. So let's do that. And magic! I'm in my nice little waffly bathrobe. And yes, I get completely undressed out of everything. Even the thing that you are thinking on your mind right now. Yeah, I do take my little socks off. So the next thing I like to do is take off my rings and jewelry, and I have a special spot for them that I'll put them so that way I don't lose them. So the next thing that I like to do that's really important is take off my makeup. So I like to use the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, especially if I'm doing a luxurious removal. Yes, you can use the iconic Neutrogena wipes, but I don't like to use these just because the chemicals that are on them are not the best for your skin. I would rather use a micellar removing water and then wash your face afterwards. So I'll use a little cotton pad. And it usually just takes my makeup right off. I think the most I've ever had to use is like 4, depending on the makeup day. Obviously if I'm doing like a full glam look that day, I will need more than 4, but usually I only need like 2. Especially because today was a really, really light glam. Not a lot of mascara, not a lot of eyeshadow. And that's why I look like. You split me down the middle with makeup, no makeup, makeup, no makeup. Did anybody else do it that way, or is it just me? Might just be me. Once I have completely finished taking off my makeup, this is usually when I start drawing myself a bath. And I like to use all kinds of fun bubble bath and bath salts, and just kind of like a fun way to really romanticize the like art of having and drawing like a beautiful bath. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. First things first, I like to have a speaker so that way I can play whatever music I want to listen to while I'm in the bath. I use these fake candles to set the mood, one, but also because the smell of the bath salts kind of compete with actual candles, so I just get ones that you can put batteries in the bottom. You just light them like this. Ta-da! And then I have a little bubble bath kit here. My favorite scents are vanilla, but it comes with bath salts, a bath bomb, bubble bath, all kinds of fun stuff. Here's my bathtub. I'll probably leave this guy out of the way because I don't really want to work while I'm in the bath today. I mean, I might a little bit. So let's start drawing the bath. While that's going, I'll usually take everything and clean it up so it looks really presentable. This is my junk drawer with all my extra bathroom stuff in it, and I have some bath salts in there. This one is lavender, which will usually make you sleepy. So we're gonna put her in the bath. A little goes a long way, so I don't need a lot. Then we're gonna grab a bath bomb. We got cotton candy, this really gorgeous blue color. This is from Amazon, so I have no issue with these bath bombs, but I know some people are really sensitive, so be careful which ones you get and what you use. Just obviously read the labels. She is fizzing. This is where the video is gonna get a little complicated, so bear with me. I usually like to clip up my hair at this point, so that way it doesn't get wet, but I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna get in the bath. You will not be coming with me, but I'm still gonna try to take you step by step as much as I can. I'm also gonna turn off the lights. I'm gonna dim it a little bit. Ah, yes. Yeah, look how nice that looks. I think I'm gonna leave one light up because I do wanna do some writing. Also, while this is happening, I'm gonna go dim my bedroom light. But I'm gonna prep my bed while that's happening, so I'll usually pull these guys back. That way, as soon as I'm done, I can just get into bed with Evie here. That's all set. I'm gonna turn these guys off. Bye. Thanks for filling me with light and love. And if we're going crazy, I go to my thermostat and I will actually turn up the air, but I'll turn it to about like 68 and make sure it's on cool, so that way when I get out, the whole house will be cold and it'll make me just wanna get into bed and fall asleep faster. I'll also make sure my light stands are all put away, so I will unplug them. Unpluggy, pluggy, pluggy. And I will make sure this light, my main bedroom light, is off and my spotlight will be on, so it'll look like this. I'll also grab my notebook and bring that with me, and my tumbler of water to drink while I'm in the tub. I will leave my current book that I am reading on the bed, so that way I'd be sure that I read for 20 minutes. Check on the bath, we are still filling up good. I will leave my tumbler of water here, my notebook to write, and one more thing, I'll make sure I set my light mask by my bed. I know this thing is creepy, but it really helps me with my skin. Plug her in. Don't look at my cords. I'll have my light mask ready to go. Make sure it's on and working, so as soon as I come out, everything is set for me. Obviously, you don't have to do any of those things. I just personally enjoy getting out of the bath and just crawling my way into my bed, putting on my light mask while I read afterwards. It just really sets the tone for the night. I find it a little luxurious. I kind of like to pretend someone left it out for me. Our bathtub is almost filled, so I'm gonna clip my hair up and I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna put on some fairy music while I write about my day and my intentions for tomorrow. I know it was very hard for you to see me, but I added my little like dog booty headband just to keep all my hair off my face because I am gonna do my skincare routine while I'm in here. But I wanna show you how high the water is because I like a really full bath. Okay, so this is how high I like the water. Super high. Yes, I realize there are no bubbles, but I put the bubble bath in too late. So I'll just sit in here for like 5 minutes and listen to some fairy music, and then I'll start with my writing. Okay, just wanted to show you without the flash on, this is the vibe. Like, it's definitely more chill than with that crazy light on. But look how nice it looks. Got candles over here too. Not gonna lie, this is actually coconut water tonight. So I'm gonna take 5 minutes, I'm gonna relax, and then, yeah, I'll show you guys what I write. The first thing I'll start with is this pure cleansing oil, and I'll put a little bit on my hand and rub it together and then put it on my face. This oil will literally take off all your existing makeup. So it's an oil-based cleanser. It does a good job getting everything off that the makeup remover doesn't get. So you put it on dry, then get your hands wet, then it will activate and take everything off. Then the next thing I use is my CeraVe face cleanser. Usually do like 2 pumps. Get your hands covered in it and just go to town. Then I like to use this pore refining mask I don't have much of it left, so I'm pretty sad about that, to be honest. And I'll put this all over my face and leave it on for like 3 minutes. It's like an exfoliator. It's got some beads in it instead of like tiny grains of exfoliator, but I really like it because it smells like pumpkin. So usually when I leave this mask on, this is something that you could get from like an esthetician. They'll usually use like heat or like steam to kind of make it activate, but because you're in the bath, it's kind of already doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write for about 3 minutes in my book while this kind of like dries and does what it needs to do. And when I'm done with it, I'll take my hands and like rub it in and exfoliate everything off my face. So, all right, friends, I'm out of the bath. I usually put my notebook up somewhere so I can grab it right before I leave to the other room. But I do like to put on my lotion for the evening before I go lay down. And I like to bring a couple extra things with me as well. I'm gonna bring with me a nightly water mask by Laneige, I think is how you pronounce it. And then I'll bring their lip mask with me after I do a round of hyaluronic acid, but not yet. Let me show you what I do after I'm done lotioning. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop into bed. We're gonna light mask while we read our book. So now we brought with us our hyaluronic acid and our 2 masks, and we're just gonna put them on. I like to do this in bed because I find that reading makes me tired, and sometimes I'll fall asleep with the light mask on, but the beep that it makes will wake me up, and then I can just put on my hyaluronic acid and my night mask, and then I can go to bed. And I'll put it on my hands. Make sure it gets up into your forehead, on the sides of my face. I drag it down my neck. I let it dry a little bit before I do the next mask. Then next, I go on with my water mask and my lip mask, and I put that on. Then I'll usually finish off with some water. And from here, I can turn off the light, tuck myself into bed, and fall asleep. I totally forgot to include that I brush my teeth, usually as I'm putting on my lotion, but like, I don't know, I felt like it was kind of weird to film that. So I hope you enjoyed watching me do this little nightly routine. I'm gonna link all the products in the description down below, which I normally like don't do because I'm not sponsored by any of them. I just like really enjoy them, but I will include them down below. And I hope you decide to follow this routine at some point and do it with me. I think it's important to romanticize the little things in life. You don't have to have all these products or even like use any of them. Like just the idea of putting on music that you can find on YouTube for free while you write or while you take a bath, while you shower, just making the little mundane things seem special, I think is so important to do at least once a week. I'm gonna go to bed now. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like more like this, because I have different routines based on my skin. Like if I need more moisture, which is what I did tonight. I do some with these like glass orbs that help shape and tone your face a little bit more. I also do ones where I do like a night mask. I also do some where I do not a mask in the bath, but a mask out here, like a sheet mask. So if you enjoyed this, let me know. I can give you some different renditions, but I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you, my Dare Bear Cubs.